Hi again, everyone. My new name is Maria Oreska, but I'm still responsible for product development at Infinity. I hope you noticed that recently we have released Infinity Forms 9.0, a brand new version of Infinity Forms that has a big update included. From now on, in Infinity Forms General, the editable table, we support more dimensions. The app you can see on my screen right now has been developed with Infinity Forms 3.0 or something like that. So when I needed to use different fields from a data model as a dimensions, I needed to use a workaround. Because previously, when using Infinity Forms, you had only one dimension you can use. That will be a unique identifier for the changes made by users. From now on, you can use as many dimensions as you want. So in this particular case, the unique identifier for my data is the combination of version, selected here, product and country. So what I did was that I defined a composite key containing these fields, separated by this thing. However, I wanted users to see the data in a separate field, so I hide the field by using column with a 0, or I can also check this hide column, and use the workaround with the only function, so the product and values from the country field will be here shown as measures by using the only function, but that's not needed anymore. Let's try it. Let's add the product, country, and what was that? Budget version. Okay, the second one is country and then the product. So the budget version ID, then country, and then product. In the current version of Infinity Forms, all the dimensions you have defined here is used to generate the unique identifier in a data storage. When you will be doing this update, don't forget to delete the previous dimension. So let me delete the original one. And here is budget, country, and product. So let's try it. I'll add a value here, save it, and let's check the data storage. Here it is. So as you could see, the key is now auto-generated by using budget ID, country, and product. By default, these two symbols are used as a separator. But as you could see, in my previous version, I used just one of that, because that's how I defined the expression for the one used dimension. Don't worry, a separator can be defined. So when we go back to the Properties panel in the Form Configuration section under Advanced Settings, you can find the parameter telling me what will be used as a separator. So when I change it to the one I used previously, I see all the data. So I don't need to migrate the content of my forms or something like that. And when I do any changes right now and save the data, it will be stored in the same way as before. Therefore, I don't need to change anything in the script. Some of you might be thinking now that, okay, but I need this product and country be stored in separate fields because that's the structure of my database table and it's required. Don't worry, you can do that. Whenever you use dimension or measure in a properties panel, there is the option to capture value. And when I click it, I can define the name of a column in a data storage where this value should be stored. So it could be something completely different than the column name or name of the field you use in your click. Let's say it will be ID. And as I noticed right now, I still have these country and product here as dimensions and product and country as measures. So I can delete these two now. And when I opened the application, you saw that the budget version wasn't shown here as a separate field because it's just information that's not needed for user because it's already visible here. So I can hide it. So now, from the visual perspective, everything looks the same. However, technically, when I do any changes and save the data, in a data storage, ID will be stored in a specific column. And as a user, I can finally use these fields as dimensions. So what's expected? Selectability. We have added this option based on the feedback coming from our customers. So I really hope that not only them, but also you will find it very useful and helpful, and will share the feedback with us when using Infinity Forms. I promise we will do our best to support you in the way how you use our products. Thank you very much for watching this video. The next one will be here in 2 weeks, and until then, enjoy Forms.